The future of learning. How AI and brain-computer interfaces will transform education. Imagine a world where learning is as natural as breathing. A world where knowledge flows directly into your mind, tailored to your unique needs, and accessible at the speed of thought. Welcome to the future of education, where artificial intelligence and brain-computer interfaces are transforming how we acquire and process knowledge. In this video, we'll dive into the cutting-edge technologies reshaping education, explore their incredible potential, and consider the challenges we must navigate to make this future a reality. Buckle up. This is going to be a mind-blowing journey. Number 1. The current state of education. Education has come a long way, from chalkboards and textbooks to online courses in virtual reality. But let's face it, today's education systems still face challenges. Not every student learns the same way. Yet most classrooms follow a one-size-fits-all approach. Some students struggle to keep up, while others are bored by material that's too easy. Accessibility remains a barrier for millions, and keeping up with the rapid pace of technological change is a constant struggle for educators. But what if technology could bridge these gaps? Enter artificial intelligence, AI, and brain-computer interfaces, BCIs. Two game-changing innovations that promise to redefine what it means to learn. AI is already making waves in education. From adaptive learning platforms that personalize lessons to virtual tutors that provide instant feedback, AI has the potential to make learning more engaging, efficient, and equitable. Instead of teaching to the average student, AI systems can tailor content to each learner's pace, strengths, and weaknesses. For teachers, AI can serve as an assistant, handling grading, identifying learning gaps, and even generating lesson plans, freeing up time to focus on what humans do best, inspiring and guiding students. BCIs, while still in their early stages, could take personalization even further. Imagine classrooms where educators can see in real time when students are losing focus, feeling overwhelmed, or ready for a challenge. BCIs could track brain activity to measure attention and comprehension, allowing lessons to adjust instantly to a student's cognitive state. For learners with disabilities, these interfaces could break down barriers, enabling new forms of communication and interaction that were previously impossible. Of course, these technologies bring their own set of challenges. Questions of privacy, ethics, and equity loom large. Who owns the data collected by AI and BCIs? How do we ensure that algorithms don't reinforce bias, or that only wealthy schools benefit from advanced tools? There is also the risk of over-reliance on technology, where students may lose opportunities to build resilience, creativity, and critical thinking by struggling through problems on their own. Still, the promise is undeniable. As AI continues to mature and BCI research expands, the future of education may look radically different. Classrooms could evolve into highly adaptive environments, where learning is no longer constrained by one-size-fits-all models, and where technology works hand-in-hand with teachers to bring out the best in every student. The question is not whether education will change. It's how we choose to shape that change. If done thoughtfully, these innovations could move us closer to a world where learning is truly personalized, accessible, and empowering for all. Number 2. The power of artificial intelligence in education. Artificial intelligence is already transforming education in ways we could only dream of a decade ago. AI-powered platforms can analyze a student's strengths, weaknesses, and learning style in real time, creating personalized learning paths that adapt on the fly. Imagine a virtual tutor that knows exactly when you're struggling with algebra and offers a custom explanation, or even switches to a visual approach if that's how you learn best. AI is making this a reality. Platforms like adaptive learning, apps, and intelligent tutoring systems are helping students master complex subjects at their own pace. Examples: AI-driven platforms like Duolingo or Khan Academy, which adjust difficulty based on user performance. Virtual teaching assistants that answer questions 24/7, reducing teacher workload. AI grading systems that provide instant feedback on essays or math problems, freeing up time for teachers to focus on creative instruction. But AI's potential goes beyond personalization. It's breaking down barriers to access. In remote or underserved areas, AI can deliver high-quality education through affordable devices like smartphones. Language barriers, AI-powered translation. Tools are making learning materials accessible in hundreds of languages. And for students with disabilities, AI is creating tools like real-time captioning, text-to-speech, and customized interfaces that make learning inclusive for everyone. Key points: AI enables hyper-personalized learning experiences. It enhances accessibility for underserved communities and students with disabilities. AI reduces teacher workload by automating repetitive tasks like grading. Number 3, brain-computer interfaces. Learning at the speed of thought now, let's take things to the next level. Brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs. These devices connect the human brain directly to computers, allowing us to interact with technology using our thoughts. While BCIs are still in their early stages, they're already showing incredible promise for education. Imagine downloading a new language directly into your brain, or practicing complex skills in a virtual environment that feels as real as the physical world. This isn't science fiction. It's the future, and it's closer than you think. Examples: companies like Neuralink and Kernel are developing BCIs that could one day enhance cognitive abilities or enable direct knowledge transfer. BCIs could allow students to control virtual learning environments with their minds, creating immersive experiences for subjects like history, science, or art. Potential applications for students with motor disabilities, enabling them to interact with educational tools without physical barriers. BCIs could also revolutionize how we retain information. By stimulating specific brain regions, they might enhance memory retention or help students focus better during study sessions. Imagine studying for an exam and recalling information as easily as if it were second nature. Researchers are already exploring how BCIs can help treat learning disorders like dyslexia or ADHD, opening up new possibilities for inclusive education. Key points: BCIs could enable direct brain-to-computer communication, making learning faster and more intuitive. They have potential applications for memory enhancement, focus, and accessibility. Current research is paving the way for practical educational applications. Number 4, the synergy of AI and BCIs. When artificial intelligence, AI, and brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, work together, the possibilities are nothing short of transformative. On their own, each technology offers powerful tools for education. AI provides adaptive learning, while BCIs offer real-time insights into student cognition. But combined, they could unlock a new era of learning experiences that are more personalized, immersive, and inclusive than ever before. Imagine an AI-powered tutor that doesn't just analyze your test scores or track your progress on an app, but also interprets signals from your brain through a BCI. It could tell when you're confused, fatigued, or deeply engaged, and then adjust the lesson on the fly. Instead of waiting until you fail a quiz to recognize a gap in understanding, the system could step in as soon as your brain shows signs of struggle. This synergy opens the door to radical new possibilities. Immersive science labs. A student controls a virtual chemistry lab entirely through neural commands, while AI adapts the experiment's complexity to their brain activity. If the student is overwhelmed, the AI simplifies the process. If they're excelling, it introduces new challenges. Cognitive-aware learning. AI analyzes BCI signals to detect lapses in focus or comprehension and instantly reshapes the lesson, whether by shifting formats, adding interactivity, or suggesting a short break. Global classrooms of the future. Students across continents connect their BCIs to a shared digital space where thoughts and ideas can be transmitted directly. AI coordinates collaboration, ensures equitable participation, and translates between languages seamlessly. Accessibility at scale. For learners with disabilities, those who can't speak, type, or move easily, BCIs provide direct access to education, while AI ensures the material is tailored to their pace and abilities. This combination could finally make truly inclusive education a reality. Beyond practical applications, the fusion of AI and BCIs carries profound implications for democratizing knowledge. AI ensures scalability, teaching millions at once, while BCIs promise equity by bypassing physical, linguistic, or cognitive barriers. In such a world, access to education wouldn't depend on geography, wealth, or ability. Instead, learning would be tuned to the unique rhythms of each student's mind. However, this future also raises important questions. Who safeguards the intimate brain data collected by BCIs? How do we ensure that AI-driven personalization doesn't become manipulation? And how can we provide equal access to these technologies, rather than creating a deeper digital divide between those who have them and those who don't? Still, the potential of AI-BCI synergy is undeniable. If developed responsibly, it could lead to a learning ecosystem that is not just more efficient, but more human. Recognizing that each brain is different, and designing education that finally reflects that truth. Number 5. Challenges and ethical considerations. Of course, no technology is without its challenges. As exciting as AI and BCIs are, they also raise complex questions that society must grapple with before they can be fully embraced in education. At the heart of these challenges are issues of privacy, equity, ethics, and the role of human connection. First, there is the matter of privacy. BCIs by design collect some of the most intimate data possible, our brain activity. Combined with AI's ability to analyze patterns at scale, this creates both opportunities and risks. Who owns this data? How securely is it stored? And how can we prevent misuse by companies, governments, or even bad actors? Brain data revealing attention levels, emotional states, or stress could be invaluable for learning, but in the wrong hands, it could also be used for surveillance, manipulation, or profit. Next comes equity and access. If BCIs remain expensive, will only wealthy schools and students benefit? History shows that new technologies often widen existing inequalities before they close them. Ensuring that AI and BCI-powered education tools are affordable and accessible across geographies, income levels, and abilities will be critical. Without careful planning, we risk creating a two-tiered education system, one for the privileged with cutting-edge neurotechnology, and one for everyone else. There is also the issue of ethical design. AI algorithms are not neutral. They reflect the biases in the data they are trained on. If left unchecked, they could reinforce inequalities in grading, assessment, or access to opportunities. Similarly, BCIs must be developed with security, transparency, and user consent at their core. Building trust will require open standards, rigorous oversight, and clear accountability for developers and institutions deploying these tools. Beyond technical and ethical concerns, there is a deeper human question. What role should technology play in education? Teachers do more than deliver knowledge. They inspire, mentor, and nurture critical thinking and creativity. No AI or BCI can replace the warmth of human encouragement or the power of shared human experience. The goal, then, is not to automate teaching, but to enhance it, freeing educators from repetitive tasks and providing them with better insights so they can focus on what matters most. Guiding and empowering students. Examples highlight these concerns in practice. Privacy risks. Brain data collected through BCIs could be misused for advertising, surveillance, or even political purposes. Equity issues. Without intervention, BCI-equipped classrooms may become a luxury of wealthy nations or private institutions. Ethical design. Transparent AI systems and secure, consent-driven BCIs are essential for protecting students. Key points. Privacy. Equity and ethical design are critical challenges. AI and BCIs should complement, not replace human teachers. Responsible development and governance are essential to ensure these technologies benefit everyone, not just a privileged few. Conclusion. A vision for the future. The future of learning is bright, and it's closer than you think. Artificial intelligence and brain-computer interfaces are poised to make education more personalized, accessible, and engaging, than ever before. From AI tutors that adapt to your needs to BCIs that let you learn at the speed of thought, we're on the cusp of a revolution that could unlock the full potential of every mind. But to make this future a reality, we must work together, educators, technologists, and policymakers, to ensure these tools are used responsibly and inclusively. What do you think the future of education will look like? Are you excited about AI and BCIs, or do you have concerns? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on the future of technology. Let's shape the future of learning together.